think we are getting ready to roll here, folks. Give it a few moments, make sure things are up and running. This could be the potential final episode of our Pokemon Conquest live stream series here on the channel, because there's only really one kingdom left to take on. We'll check that out in just a moment. But welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. We are here, as I say, with possibly the final episode of Pokemon Conquest, unless you guys want me to keep doing some more post-game stuff. But once we're done today's stream, I will tell you what the idea for the next game is going to be, which we have ready to roll just about any time now. So in today's episode of Conquest, today's live stream, all that's left to do is take on the Kingdom of Dragnor. Gracia, our enemy, has Dragnor under her control, her ironclad grip. We're going to try to wrest it from her hold using just our Charizard. That's right. We're going to try to end off with how we began. Although I think I had somebody else with me to start off with. But anyway, we're going to try and solo Dragnor using just Charizard. But before we do that, I do have most of my warriors and warlords have done their, turns for the month. There's a few other characters I want to try to do something with because I'm going to try and get some last-minute evolutions here. I do have Saizo with Haunter, who we've been trying to get a Gengar for quite a bit. We might be able to get it in this episode. I don't know. There's also we're going to try and get Ranmaru to evolve up into Dragonite, if possible, potentially. We have Dragonair right now. Hello, Mr. Sharkbite6415. You have nuked the like button. Thank you very much, my good friend. I appreciate the support and the interest. We're also going to try to get our Dusclops, there we go, evolved into Dusk Noir. It is holding a Dusk Stone, so we could potentially pull that off. Who else? We're going to try to get Rufflet to evolve as well for Munashige. And potential Kirlia and Krokorok might get some evolutions there. Let's see. Is there anyone else I have lined up? The rest of them we just kind of pushed off here to Aurora, where the entire adventure first began. We're going to sit back for the time being, folks. And my eye is itchy. I think I'm going to survive. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to go and take a look at all the kingdoms. We're going to try to get some evolutions. Let's start off here in the Kingdom of Avia. Hang on. Let's check the equipment. I want to make sure to give... Wait, no. How about this? Do we have the Harmony Flute? We do have the Harmony Flute on our Dragonair, so that's going to boost the potential Link increase. At least I think that's what it does. I imagine it's like experience share in a way where it boosts how much experience or Link you gain from battle. So we're going to pop in here. A bit of an uphill battle. We got 4 opposing Pokemon, 3 warriors and 1 wild. But this is a Dragonair that can hit a whole bunch of things at once. We can hit 3 targets. And the field is the, what's this called again? Sky Garden. So, we'll see what happens. We'll jump in. We'll give it a shot. Let's set off. Alright. Hopefully we can get ourselves a Dragonite. Now, in the last stream... Just one sec, Mr. Sharkbite says, watch out for the nuclear fallout around the button. Indeed. Thank you for the warning. Much appreciated. Now, in the last stream, we actually had a deserter from our army, and my eye is still... there's something in there. I'm gonna probably live. But yeah, somebody deserted our army. Not too happy about that. Hanbei, who gave us so much trouble way back when we were trying to take over his kingdoms, he kept invading our kingdoms, he decided, you lost your match. You lost against... who is it? Munashige, I believe it was. No, we lost against Gracia. And he's like, that loss wasn't like you. I'm gonna leave. And it's like, well, gee, thank you. I appreciate your undying support. So, what's kind of good, though, we already do have his Flaffy that he started off with, has evolved into Ampharos, so if we do encounter him post-game in another story, it should allow him to have his Ampharos linked up. This is not looking super great. We keep getting hit. But we'll probably be okay-ish. So, we can only hit 1 target right now. I guess we'll hit you. This actually is not bad. If we hit the Zubat, I'm going to swap it with the Charmander. That's going to mess up their targeting computers, basically. Hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome to our stream, protecting against that nuclear fallout. Very wise choice. Yeah, I might have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew. I should not have moved into this middle spot, to be honest. Oh, wait. Don't move behind... Or, I was going to say, the Zubat behind me. Don't move. I wanted to see if I could move up and hit 3 at once. Because, yeah, I would actually like to hit 3 if I could. It's not quite a knockout. What is your skill? Warrior skill. Empathy, restoring HP of itself and adjacent allies. So, don't need to use that just yet. I'm going to wait. Let's Let's do this. Come on, 48. Can we get a critical? No, that's not bad damage, though. Now, let me move up closer. What are you doing? Oh, what did that do? You increase something on something or something. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, only 6 damage. That's not bad. Actually, what's kind of funny is the whole fact that this guy, Ranmaru, can heal HP. What was that? The whole fact that they can heal HP was actually a bit of a problem when I was trying to get this guy recruited, because we had him almost down. With one more hit, we would have taken him out, and whoa. And then he went and fully healed. So let's heal ourselves up. Will it be a full heal? 90? Yeah, that's a full heal. Awesome stuff. Only 48 damage. But come on, we might be able to critical. We don't critical. Okay then. Hello, Pokemon Professor. Welcome to our stream. By the way, it is dark on the webcam. I found out when I got home today, this overhead light has burnt. It's not even, well, burnt out. It's just, it's burning out. It's gone dim. And it's not that great. Didn't realize I should have bought some more light bulbs when I was out and about, but I'll take care of that tomorrow, I suppose. I'm going to see if I can set up for a Pokemon Go Trainer Battles live stream tomorrow as well, just so you guys know. Alright, so the Ekans is now in the way. This is kind of annoying. I want to hit more than one at a time. Come on, guys, let me move. Why did I get stuck in the middle here? Oh, great, now I'm intimidated. Oh, you get constant HP recovery? Get out of here with that. At least they're hitting their own Zubat a little bit, too. You can't poison the Zubat. Would you stop meleeing me? It is kind of spooky, isn't it? Yeah. I'm all in the dark. Alright, actually, what's kind of spooky is what's happening here on this battlefield. Don't melee me! Does the other Zubat have melee as well? Probably. We've got 5 turns left. Come on, can we do this? Let's get inner focus. Okay, so we can't flinch it. Not that we have a flinching attack, but this, as long as we don't miss, should be a KO. Okay? Yeah, 1 down. Now, so only the Ekans or the Charmander can hit me from... Well, technically, no, Charmander, yeah, could hit me, right? They're not letting me out of the spot, are they? And now I'm burned. We're not getting Dragonite. I'll tell you that right now. The game just does not want to let things happen nicely for me. Poison Sting, go ahead, whatever. Is there a way just to quit this battle? I'd rather quit this battle. Only 11 damage, really? Well, again, this will mess them up. They're going to switch places here. So Charmander cannot hit me from that range. There's our burn. Yay, lovely, great, awesome stuff. It's that Intimidate and the burn. That's messing me up too bad. Where are you going, Charmander? Wait. That opened up space for us. We can now move. Is it too little too late is the problem, though, because... Oh, Shed Skin! Wait, that might be good. We go up here and smack these two. Not for a lot of damage, but we can at least do something. Come on. Too bad I can't flinch. How much longer till we are friends enough to battle? Ask Pokemon Professor. Yeah, go ahead and check. My phone's actually charging up right now, so I don't know at the moment. And I'm not Spike asking, will I play a mystery dungeon game? Possibly. I will say there's the possibility for that. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit here, let's say. Look, they're not even going to line up for me to hit. Oh, we're going to dodge that, though. You won't even give me a chance to hit these all? Alright, then. You. It's a Charmander. I want to get out of the range of Intimidate, basically. And if these guys would just line up perfectly, I would love it. They're not going to, though, is the problem. In fact, I might be sort of stuck once again if that Ekans comes down 2 spaces. Well, no, yeah, Charmander's going to move because it can't touch me. Is there anyone I can knock... Okay, we'll just go dodge. Is there anyone I can knock out on this last turn? If anyone, it would be the Ekans. That should be... Well, hang on. What if I move down here? There we go. Perfect. It's dropping down. Boom. There we go. Hello, Dazzling Shell 101. You say someone's starting earlier than usual. Well, I had it scheduled, so I did have the schedule prepared for earlier tonight because it is the weekend, and I don't have my class on the weekend, so I got a little bit more free time to set up and organize these live streams. Come on, don't knock me out. Did you see that last second critical hit of that Zubat? That was ridiculous. That was garbage. That was stupid. That was stupid. Just gonna say it. Can we at least evolve that thing? Of course we didn't evolve that thing. Great. Thanks, game. Perfect. Not that we would have gained any more experience or Link anyway because of the fact that they would not let me move. But whatever. Alright, so no Dragonite, but we can get that maybe in another post-game adventure. Let's see. Do we have... Yes, we have Harmony Flute. So we're going to attempt to send in our Haunter to try to get Gengar. We're up against 3 opponents, two of which have a super effective move against Haunter. But we've already seen Haunter just tearing through opponents in previous battles. So I think we have a decent shot at this. And Pokemon Professor says we're at 11 more days until we can battle. Although if we send gifts and open them this weekend, we're going to be gaining double the friendship bonus this weekend. There's a special event going on right now. So it'll actually cut that down by a couple of days. Can't really knock you out in one hit. I'll go from the front. What if I take you head on? That's even less damage. Well, I guess we'll just do that. So I'm concerned. They might paralyze with the Lick attack from Ghastly. They might also flinch me with Astonish. But I think we can be okay-ish. We'll see. I'm going to get both paralyzed and flinch. Watch this. Check this out. Alright, let's see. The paralysis doesn't bother me too much. Saizo here, the warrior, has detox. There's the paralysis. Now let's check that flinch. We gotta see that flinch, right? That's how it happens. Victory as usual coming up. Oh, you think? Look, I'm gonna get burned too. I'm gonna get paralyzed and burned. This is TCG tactics right here. Alright, how much does the Astonish do? Let's check that flinch. If I do not win this battle, I am actually going to reset. I am totally serious. I will reset this game. I'll turn this game right around. We'll start over and properly play the game. A little bit ridiculous of what we're seeing here. I'm going to be fully paralyzed on my next turn. Check it out. We can't flinch twice in a row, which is good. So, how much is the Lick doing to us? You're actually doing 39. Really? Wow. Alright, first of all, I guess we're not fully paralyzed. We will detox. Let's destroy this Ghastly. There's no way you're living this hit. 384. I don't think so. Get out of my screen. Bye. Now, can we take down that... I should have given the potion. Oh, no, I want the Harmony Charm anyway to boost up our connection a little bit. Sweet, we dodged that. I like that. We're gonna Ember. Don't do too much, please. Only 9. No burn. Alright, we have a decent shot now. The game may not need to be reset at this point. Go away, Duskull. Now, hopefully this does lead to us getting a Gengar for all of our troubles. And that thing can't touch us. It's gonna move certain spaces away. Look at that. And it's got its back turned to us. This is very nicely set up. Ghost type, weak to ghost type. 194, fully accurate. Boom. Haunter gets the win. Now for all of our efforts, do we get to see a Gengar finally? We're at 70%, almost 71%, like 407 strength. Come on, how much more can we level up? I don't need to recruit you. Nah, we got plenty of people. We're almost done this chapter anyway. Finally! We got a Gengar. Just as we're ending off this chapter, this story, Gengar is here, everybody. We've been waiting. Come on, let's hear it for Gengar. Boom! What do you have for your attack, man? Your ability, too. Do you actually keep Levitate, like in the main games? It is daily devotion and I almost said diligence that has made this possible. The bond we have grown stronger, Gengar. Do you feel the same? Gengar. Hey, it is kind of spooky, too. We got a ghost now. I trust you more than ever. So that's kind of cool. When we meet him, post-game in another story, he should have his Gengar. No. I want to check the info. Okay, so let's see what Gengar is working with. It is Levitate. Of course, it's got Shadow Ball. +3. Very nice. Not bad. Range is still 3, too. 1 go. Thank you, Dazzling Shell. GG indeed. Now, let's try for seeing if we can get our Dusclops to evolve into Dusk Noir. We got the Dusk Stone. We got a simple potion on Kunoichi here for the Scrafty. I'm bringing in Scrafty to help out because in this kingdom here, there's a normal type which we cannot touch. But the other things, I'm going to try to focus on getting Dusclops to do the hitting because I think the more the Pokemon uses its attacks, the higher its Link can grow. So basically, Scrafty's here is just to take out that Audino and scoop up items along the way, I guess. Alright, where can you move to? We have Impact, making enemies flinch. Shadow Sneak is the attack of choice for Dusclops, so that's kind of cool. We cannot quite reach the Audino. If we could move here, we could jump kick it, but no. Well, I'm going to go here, actually. If I'm right, the Audino should move in to try to hit me. I can step back 1 space and then go for the kick. Attack is up on Ralts. Not that we're too worried here. We have a dark type, so only the Dusclops are going to take a hit, but it's not going to confuse us, which is amazing. I love not getting confused. Dazzling Shell's Festival Plaza is at 114. Congratulations. Not bad at all. We're not paralyzed. Excellent. I like that. Bring it on, Audino. Now, will the Venipede try to Poison Sting through its own partner? It will not. Alright, so confused. Confusion is gone. I like that. So we'll take you out just so you don't confuse me again. Oh, we're not going to take you out. Let's go Impact right now. It might cause a flinch. Not sure if we're going to rely on that, but it could happen. Time for Shadow Sneak. Boom. Oh, flinch, come on. Alright, let's just kick this thing. Kick it while it's down. Wow, it's living a high jump kick from Scrafty. Still quite a nice bit of damage. Now, I believe it has Life Force right there. It's going to heal every turn. But, fortunately, one more high jump kick is going to take it down. What about Parafusion? I don't know if I want that. To be honest, though, I don't know if that's a thing that can happen in this particular game. Because it looked like the confusion was an overall, world effect, I guess you can call it. With the confusion already affecting me, could the paralysis have affected me? I don't know. I haven't seen an instance where those two things happen at once. Unless I have, I just don't remember. And here it is near the end of our adventures in the region. How can I not remember, right? Okay, there's the Frighten, dropping the range and the speed. Can I one-shot anyone else other than... Not even close. But at least I can take you down. Time for Shadow Sneak once again. So long, Ralts. Itchy, itchy nose, and I'm going to jump kick this Audino. I keep saying high jump kick. We'll pick up the items along the way. So how's everybody's weekend going today? Mine's not doing too bad. I didn't get to do any Pokemon going yesterday, and I only did a little bit today. Because, first of all, yesterday, I stepped out of the house. The first step I took was basically... my foot immediately slipped. It was, we still have ice and snow in the area, but it was freezing rain happening yesterday, and it wasn't safe to walk, basically. In fact, even the mayor himself advised people, if you don't need to go anywhere, stay home. That's, it's the safest thing. Let's sneak right past you. So I didn't get to do too much yesterday. Today, we had our Pokemon TCG Learn to Play Day at Heroes Beacon. So I went up there for that, and had some good times. Actually, I was trying to organize the demo decks that I built for our TCG league up there. Trying to add some more power. What we want to do for the new players is let them feel the power of Pokemon GX, and try to build up the decks by having some GXs we can swap in. It's kind of tough when, the decks that I've built work really well together with synergy against each other. You have one deck that is grass fighting, and the other deck is water electric. And like the way the typings work, they counter each other really well. And it's hard to find Pokemon GX that have the same weaknesses as the other Pokemon. Like for example, if we had a colorless Pokemon like Tauros into one of the decks, there is a deck that's weak or has fighting types, so the other deck could take the Tauros, so the other, you know, the newer player can still have type effectiveness with the fighting types. So anyway, all that being said, quite a little bit of work to be done to try to make sense of the decks. Where can you move to? You move 3 spaces. Well, And as I said yesterday, Unknown Spike, I am not sure when I'll be doing a TCG Online live stream. You have to wait and see. You know what's really hard with that online game, though? People don't want to give you the cards that you're looking for. I'm trying to build some new decks, because I don't want to just keep bringing the same old stuff. I want to bring creative new ideas. But when the decks, or when the cards are really good, people don't want to give them up. I can understand why, because they are good cards for a reason. But it makes it harder for me to make decks to show you guys. I do have one that I'm working on. I still got to fine-tune it. So I might have a TCG live stream next weekend, perhaps. Why did I grab items with him? I should be attacking. Okay, I'm going to go for a jump kick here. I'm going to do a whopping 19. We should probably start ganging up on this Venipede, though. I've been poisoned. Great. But yeah, there's a deck I'm working on, Ampharos GX. It's actually pretty good. It's got a move that does 30 damage, but it says put all Electro Power cards from your discard pile back into your hand. And I'm fully paralyzed! Awesome! And Electro Power... Wait, let's do this. Electro Power says, when you use it for this turn, your Electric-type Pokemon... Sorry, your Lightning-type Pokemon, technically, do 30 more damage. So it's really cool. You can... Wait here. You can play all 4 Electro Powers that you have. Each one does 30 more, so that is 120 more. Use the attack, Power Recharge, I think it's called, and do the base 30. So 150 each turn. How am I fully paralyzed again? This is getting pretty stupid. Why can't I not jump off that edge to hit them? I've done that before, game. Alright. And I got poisoned. The game does not want me to have fun on our final attempt here, does it? Okay, I'm not fully paralyzed this time. How much damage can we do? 25. We need to do about 25 with Scrafty. Oh, come on. That's not even close. Well, Well, it comes down to this. Can we at least get a couple extra points of damage? Nope. We actually got a few points less of damage. Thank you, game. You are such a fun game. Alright, apparently we were defeated. Whatever, at least we got enough Link to evolve into Dusk Noir. Check this out. I don't like this game. That was stupid! Alright, who else can we evolve? Because we're going to evolve one more Pokemon. Let's get Rufflet to evolve. Okay, let's go in here. We're going to take on a bunch of these Pokemon, whoever they are. You see them on the screen. We're going to beat them up. How is it today, you're asking, Pokemon Professor? It's, hey, I love this battlefield. This is the best battlefield. Not too bad. The walking's actually not too bad out there today, which is good. And I didn't really, it's actually really cold, so I didn't really do too much, you know, going out and about today. I'm going to go over this way. Because that Joltik, oh, the Joltik is why I brought our Simisear. Boom, we'll go that way. But yeah, so far the day's not too bad. People are being mean. They're beating me out of my gyms in Pokemon Go. What was really annoying today, though, there was a gym that I had taken over, and I'm still trying to... Poisoned! I'm trying to get my coins for the day. And someone was fighting the gym that me and someone else were in. And would you stop saying that I'm zonked, please, Dazzling Shell? I would appreciate that. Anyways, someone had beaten me out of the gym, but what was really annoying was that I was trying to feed the Pokemon that were in there, and for some reason the game would not let me choose the Pokemon that was being attacked. There was a Honchkrow in there, and every time I tapped on the Honchkrow, it brought me to a different Pokemon. If I swiped to go to one of the other Pokemon, it still brought me to, it wouldn't bring me to Honchkrow. I'm trying to swipe over to it, it just kept moving me past it, and by the time, like, I didn't even get a chance to choose the Honchkrow. Jagged Edge. The people that were attacking the gym knocked out my Honchkrow. Or not my Honchkrow, someone else's Honchkrow. But it was just really annoying that it wasn't letting me heal them. Not only that, they took over the gym. Okay, all that's well and good. There was another gym that they had already taken over. So I thought, okay, they've got their gym. There's a level 5 egg hatching. They should hopefully be content with the gym that they just took. So I went to go take the other gym from them, and they kept healing it. And I'm standing out there in the freezing cold until finally I decided, you know what? This is not worth it. It's not worth it. So I just thought, all right, you people, you can just keep your coins, whatever. Fun times. Thank you, Team Valor. Awesome stuff. Right, you go ahead and keep hitting that Simi-Sage. We're not even going to try to attack you. We're going to let our Rufflet get the extra HP damage. In fact, you know what? This guy's going to be annoying. I'm only doing 40. Let's go for Marksman. Ruffling some feathers here. We're at 75 HP. Let's hope we can survive. We're not going to get flinched, fortunately. In fact, I should probably just take you out. At least weaken you quite a bit. That's not bad. Critical hit. Excellent. No flinching. Thank you. And Rufflet is immune to the Mud Slap, so we don't need to worry about that from the Sandile. Hello to Isaac Wolf the Fire Striker. Welcome to our stream for the evening, which, as the title indicates, might be the final episode of our Pokemon Conquest, depending on how things play out and if you folks want me to keep doing these episodes. So since we're going to knock it out, we're going to wait and grab an item first. Whoops. Yeah, you might be Team Valor, Isaac Wolf, but that's fine because you're not Team Valor in this area. Therefore, you didn't take me out of my gym. You weren't defending the gym, feeding it up while I'm out there in the cold. But I appreciate your concern. Alright. Can we see Braviary? I'm going to say we probably won't. Something tells me that we don't have enough of a link yet. 48%. We'll see what happens, though. We found explosives, too. Who doesn't love finding explosives on the battlefield? Okay, we don't need to recruit none of these guys. Oh, no. We don't need to recruit you guys. We're pretty much done here in this chapter. Do we see evolution? No, we don't. Alright. I believe that is everyone I was trying to link up. No, these guys. Wait, do they have the Harmony Flutes? No. You need a Harmony Flute. We don't have... There it is. Okay, we don't have a Harmony Flute. Yes, we do. Alright, let's try one last attempt to get some evolution before we end off this chapter. The reason, of course, I'm doing this is because if they do evolve by the end of this chapter, next time we see them in other post-game stories, they will have their current evolved Pokemon. So that could help us out in the future. Pokemon Professor says, the whole different team thing kind of irritates you. There's good and bad people in all the teams, indeed. It's just individual people and stuff. And I get that. You know, there are some people... Yeah. Some people who are just not as friendly of players, let's say. So I get what you're saying there. Now, we want to send Kirlia after the Machop because our Krokorok's not going to enjoy taking a Karate Chop. Have I ever seen the show Glee? No, I have not. I do know of it, but I've never actually seen it. To be honest, I haven't, really sat and watched television in forever, which is crazy, because when I was growing up, you could probably call me a TV junkie. That hurts! Stop it! Thank you. But, yeah, what was really funny, one of my teachers in high school told us that he didn't even have a television. He was my English teacher, and he just said he did not have TV. And as a, avid watcher of television back in the day, it struck me as amazing that someone could not watch television. I thought, no, there's no way. He must have a TV. But anyway, as I've grown up, I remember there was one time I was sitting at the computer, I think working on one of my Dot Man comics, trying to put some, finishing touches to it. And what was really weird, I thought, I'm going to turn on the TV just to put some background noise on. And I was trying to find like an old, rerun of a sitcom or something like that. I turned on the TV, I flipped through the channels, and it just then occurred to me, it's been months since I turned my television on to watch anything. And as someone who watched TV a lot when I was younger, that was crazy. Don't push me! Let me just push me through the portal! Always gonna get critical hit! I mean, Karate Chop has a high critical ratio, so I guess that makes sense. Unknown Spike says, Entei was such a disappointment. I know, it just didn't want to stay in the ball. Oh, we're gonna dodge that headbutt. Very nice. I can't move. Well, I can. I just can't do anything to attack. Coming back in. Boom, I'm back, Machop. What are you gonna do now? I want to try to flinch out the flincher. Wait, what's your skill? Ooh, more chance to flinch. I'll do that. Pokemon Professor had a science teacher that didn't have a TV. I mean, yeah, so now that I've gotten older, I realize it doesn't make the least amount of sense. I still don't really watch television, but I watch a lot of, say, like YouTube and stuff like that. People often say I should watch such and such on Netflix. I don't even have Netflix. Most of my stuff's just, watching through YouTube, which is fine. You get a lot of cool stuff on YouTube. And I've been watching Gordon Ramsay, another of your top favorite chefs. Yeah, you're taking a cooking course, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think you said. Can we hit? Yes, we can take out the Machop. Excellent stuff. Hello to Luis Hernandez. Welcome to our Pokemon Conquest stream for the evening. Just let you folks know, too, if you didn't hear already. It looks really dark on the webcam because this light over here, or up here, it's not burnt out, but it's gone really dim. And I didn't realize until after I got home that I have to pick up more light bulbs. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit dark, but hopefully you can still see me pretty much okay. Let's go for the Bite on a Bidoof. And Dazzling Shell, you didn't mention it last time because I had to go, but last Christmas you got Seasons 1 and 3 DVDs of Murder, She Wrote, but not Season 2. So you'll have to get that for your birthday, I guess. Well, hopefully you do get it so you finally see what the epic connection is between the two. Where is this Bidoof going? You didn't really go too far there, buddy. The Aber is just running in terror. Alright, so we can take you down, I believe. Oh, we can't? What? Boom. At least we did some damage. Alright, where can we move to with you? I'm going to try to cut off that Aber at the pass. And if the Minccino comes out through that orange portal, we can bite that. Where are you going? Don't tell me you guys are going to hide up there the whole time. Could you imagine if they actually did that? They stayed up there so that I can't touch them? That would be an annoyance. We simply dodge that headbutt. Very nice. The portal is still orange, so we're gonna... You know what? We're gonna move right here. We're gonna have our choice of the pickings of where to attack from. Okay, 12 damage. Not quite a knockout unless we can get a high roll or a critical. Oh, just 10. Alright, that's fine. Just don't flinch me. We're gonna be good. And Pokemon Professor says, it's the time in which we live, a true lifestyle to not have a TV. Again, as someone who used to watch it all the time, it does seem weird that, like, how are we dodging all those headbutts? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. But, yeah, just things change. Like, I was talking to one of my buddies there about, what were we talking about? Oh, now I get a critical. I forget what we were talking about, but I remember something about, like, over on my wall unit here by my television, I have all these game cases. And it's crazy that now we have digital game downloads. Like, I come from an era where everything was like a hard cartridge or a CD or whatever, and that's how you had your games. But nowadays you can just download your games and have the digital copies on your device. When ebooks were first coming in to be, pretty popular, I remember the people that had libraries of books were kind of upset saying, but you don't have the book anymore. How did we miss that? But they were saying that you don't have the library of books to, like, hold physically anymore. I didn't see the big deal. I was like, so what? You still get your book. You can still read it. You don't need the actual hard copy book. So to me, that didn't make, a lot of sense. But then, when digital games became a thing, and where are you going? Stop this. I realized, you know what? I don't like the thought of digital games. I like having the game cases to look at on the shelf over there. That's when I realized, that's when it hit me. I understand what the book people were talking about. Yes, Flinch, you want to have the hard copies of stuff. Are you seriously going to tell me that we're going to lose this? You see what's happening here, folks? Psyshock needs a space between the user and the target to hit. If I could go here, I could Psyshock it. I can't go anywhere to hit it. Alright, let's just bite this thing. We gotta hope for a critical. Oh boy. I'm kind of happy that we might be finishing this playthrough today. Look at all the garbage the game is getting. And a critical hit! I'm going to love devastating this Dragnor Kingdom. This entire thing, today's stream, the entire thing has been utter garbage. Ridiculous. We got a Gengar. Sure. Everything else has failed. Alright. What do we have on our Charizard? Do we have a Guardian Charm? We have the Guardian Charm. Range, attack, defense, all getting boosted. I see no Litwick in there. I checked it this time. Nothing here should be immune. Wait. Let's make sure. Oh, we've got Deep Sleep, Instinct, Melee, Inner Focus, Deep Sleep, Deep Sleep. Nothing here is immune to fire. We're taking Dragnor down today. Our energy is low. But, I mean, I can't even call in reinforcements. Look at that. Alright, let's do this. This could be the final battle. And Isaac Wolf is on your culinary journey, gastronomic journey. Awesome stuff. The future is good to move forward, but you're an old school kind of guy. I'm kind of the same. Like, sometimes you gotta try to roll with the times, but other times it's like, but I like things the way they are. I don't fear change. I don't dislike change. But I am usually a pretty content kind of a person. Alright, anyway, Guardian Charm, activate. All of our stats go up. Nice. Do you think Charizard can solo this? Dazzling Shell says game over. Well, for that last battle, yes, but we are far from done here in Dragon. Listen to the music. I'm glad I chose Dragon for the final fight, because this music is going to be epic. Good luck, says Isaac Wolf. Thank you very much, sir. I shall do my best to try to turn all of this bad luck around. You're going to activate the water node. You fool! That actually hurt you that bad? Wow. I won't complain. Alright. Come on in. Like, sheep to the slaughter, as they say. That sounds kind of vicious, but it's basically what's happening. So one of the Muna is our enemy Gracia. I'm going to try to take her down. This is it, Dazzling Shell, indeed. Now, I'm glad I'm using the Guardian Charm, because otherwise Charizard would only have 2 range. And that Charizard is super slow in this game, even though they have a pretty good speed stat in, you know, the main series. They don't move too quick in this. So the Guardian Charm adding an extra block of range every turn. And hello to Kanto Kairu. How's it going today? I was actually in your stream the other day. You were hunting for Shiny Porygon. You caught it too. Very cool. Is Pokemon Conquest a fan game? You've never heard of it? No, it's actually an official release on the DSi, I believe it was. And it is basically like Fire Emblem combined with Pokemon, where each, like, you have a warrior that's paired with a Pokemon, and they all work together to try to, you know, conquer other kingdoms and stuff. It's actually a really fun game, and if you haven't played it, I'd say try to find a copy of it, because it's so cool. You can link with other Pokemon, kind of like catching them. The warriors are essentially like trainers, basically. And look at the damage we're doing. We're going to take 2 Pokemon out right now. Boom. So there's 2 down. Alright. Things are looking good. At least we can't be frozen now. Which is good. No, what was that? Powder snow coming our way. And each of the Pokemon has only one attack, unless they have, like, they'll evolve and get different moves and stuff like that. But there's, like, the battlefields are all different and interesting. It's not always just about battling and winning the fight. Some battlefields you need to hold certain banners or flags for a certain amount of time to conquer the kingdom. And it's all about conquering all the lands that you could possibly do. Alright, so I have my option. I can either take out 2 Pokemon hitting here. If I go here, the electric node is going to zap us. I don't want that. But I could hit 2 Pokemon here, or come down and hit 2 Pokemon up this way. I'm going to go ahead and hit these 2 here. Yeah, we're soloing this easily. As well have seen a trailer of new Pokemon games to Switch, and sorry for spoilers. Yeah, I want to see about those new games. And Kanto Kairu. Well, yeah, at this point, the Charizard is super powerful, because this is actually one of the post-game stories that you unlock after you beat the main game. And you can actually keep your Link built up with Pokemon you've caught along the way. So, he started off already fully evolved, and I've actually given him an item that boosts his stats for this particular fight, too. So, watch how much we're going to do. I'm going to expect 999. No, 871. So, indeed, it is very powerful. But yeah, I've given it an item called the Guardian Charm, which increases its stats if it's the last Pokemon on the field. So if you only send 1 Pokemon into a battle, Padded Cloak prevents burning and freezing. That's interesting. I'm going to keep the Guardian Charm, but that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. And yeah, so boosting up its attack, defense, and range does kind of overpower a bit. And look at that, we're going to dodge Stole the Antidote. Oh well, so let's go ahead and finish things up. What's going up? Or what's going up? What's up, Unknown Exposer? Not too much here. We're just finishing up, taking over Dragnor Castle. And that's the last kingdom we needed to conquer. Back where it all began, Yukimura and Charizard have proven what Shingen set them out to do, conquering the kingdoms. Our determination carried us through to victory. Not bad. Alright, look at that. So, think of the Link as a level, basically. So, we're basically level 79 at this point. How long is the story on Pokemon Conquest? Basically, it could be like maybe a few hours or so, because you have the whole kingdom of... I'll see if I can show you here on the map, if it actually shows. We can recruit all these guys. So the map, if you look in the top left, that's all the regions right here. And the whole region is broken into kingdoms. What is it? 17 different kingdoms, and each kingdom specializes in a certain type. You can only battle once per month, basically 1 turn, and each of your characters, each of your warriors can only do 1 action every month, every turn. So basically you'd be looking at maybe a couple hours if you kind of like just breeze through it perhaps, but you have a total of 16 kingdoms to conquer in the main story, because you start off as the normal type kingdom. You got to conquer the other kingdoms along the way, you recruit more warriors, you recruit more Pokemon, and it's got a lot of cool replay value, because as soon as you clear the main story, there are tons of post-game stories to do as well. And what I kind of dislike is that the post-game stories have a lot more unique aspects to it. Like, you can build up the structures in your kingdom. The region is shaped like Arceus, indeed. That's kind of part of the... Well, spoilers for the main story. I don't want to ruin that for you. But there's a reason Arceus has some sort of influence here, we'll just say that. Clear, indeed, Dazzling Shell. And no spoilers in the halls. 99 seconds. Detention for you. Who do I want to recruit? I'm just going to... Oh, wait. Oh, this guy. We already not maxed out, but we already got a Gardevoir for him. I forgot we had a Gallade, too. Look, this guy has a choice of either one. That's cool. We'll recruit both of these two, and... Who's got the best stats over here? This guy has power of 82. We'll grab him as well. We'll recruit those 3. We're going to keep them here in Dragnor, but this should be the end of that story. You look like a bright spark. I'll come along with you. Let us journey together toward the truth. And that's how you get new people. You have to fulfill certain requirements and get more warriors to join you. But now they add themselves to your army with their Pokemon. So that is it.
You did it, Yukimura. I knew you would.
Thank you, my lord. I may have been fortunate enough to secure victory this time, but I fear my abilities are not as honed as they could be. Lord Yukimura, you're way too hard on yourself.
That's the Yukimura I know. But for once, I would like it if you could celebrate your success.
My apologies. Stop it! What's the deal there?
And so, Yukimura won the contest between the junior warriors. And would, before long, become a warlord for real.
Cool. I like that. So that is a completion of another post-game story right there. That was one of the bigger ones. Actually had one of the higher difficulties too. Post-game stories have difficulties range from like 1 to 5. This one actually entailed the entire region of Ransei as well. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit. But that was that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check one more of the post-game stories. The first one that we did was with... what was the guy's name? I forget. The guy with like the white red tipped hair, spiky hair stuff. We're gonna see what part 2 of his adventure's all about, and then I'll leave it up to you folks to decide if you want me to keep doing some of these post games, or I'll let you know right now. The next game I have planned out, as Unknown Spike unintentionally did allude to earlier, I'm prepared to start a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon live stream series on the channel. If you folks are interested in me starting off on that. If you still want to see some more Pokemon Conquest live streams, then let me know. And the music is pretty bad. It's not going through properly, unfortunately. But in-game, though, the music's actually totally fine. But if you guys want to see some more Pokemon Conquest, I can do that. If you want to see a new game starting up with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which I've never played those before either, we can start off on that as well instead. Alright, so this is showing us it shows us the same kind of cutscenes at the end, which is weird, because although we did see Oichi and, well, her Wigglytuff in this. Have I beaten Battle Revolution? I have on the Wii, but I don't have any way to record it to my computer, unfortunately. I don't have that equipment. But I've beaten that, and technically, no, I haven't completed that, because I never could get so far in the Courtyard Coliseum round 2, I believe it is, because I'm telling you, the fog in that game decides if and when you're gonna miss. And that's fun time. I mean, you could go for things like Swift and Shockwave and stuff like that. But, yeah, I think people are saying start with Mystery Dungeon. I think we should do that. I'll still do some of this stuff off-screen, the Pokemon Conquest, because I love playing the game. If anything major does happen later on, like another big story, I can probably just come back with some more of this live streaming. I'll probably leave those ideas open on my Twitter and stuff. I'll just post whenever something amazing happens. And for the time being, though, as soon as we get ready to go, I'm going to start up with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and see what happens there. Save the current play data? Yes. But I want to check one more post-game story here before ending off our stream tonight. We'll go for another, say, like 10, 15 minutes or so. Because the last one I want to do shouldn't take too long. A little Eevee saving the day here. Spam Aura Sphere. That is actually a good idea. Shingen story, Arch Enemies has been unlocked. Kunoichi story, Time for Battle has been unlocked. Cool. Alright, so we already did Mitsunari, that's him. There's a part 2 for Mitsunari. Where is it? I think it's right here. Not Worth Fighting Over, part 2. So there's like only a few kingdoms here. The tale of 3 good friends who became enrolled in a trivial argument. Who could have known where it would lead? Let's do this one. This shouldn't take too long. We can finish off with this. So what's the story here? Some trivial matter had caused Mitsunari, Kiyomasa, and Masanori to argue. Unable to resolve their differences, the 3 went their separate ways, each to a different kingdom. That was not to be the last they would see of each other, however. And Dazzling Shell's actually seen the Mystery Dungeon games, but you feel like I should play them in order to see to believe. Yeah, definitely. I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen everything about it. Mostly what I've seen is the Super Mystery Dungeon, which someday I might get to that, but I'll start with the earlier ones. And I kind of want to play through it just to see what I've missed out on. And Kanto Kairo is going to download that game to your R4. Is that the Battle Revolution you're talking about? Because it is a fun game. I liked how you can get multiple TMs out of that before TMs became multi-use in the main series. Well, I'm the Warlord of Greenleaf, and it seems those 2 have managed to become Warlords of Ignis and Fontaine. But I haven't forgotten what they did to me, and now's the time to make them pay. This man wants vengeance. What's the deal? Alright, conquer 4 kingdoms. Well, obviously, we're at a disadvantage versus Ignis, so this is... Actually, this guy has his Scizor still? Oh, you're gonna get Conquest for the R4. Alright, awesome stuff. Conquest is really fun. It's like a new way to play, but it still has a lot of the basic idea of Pokemon. The type effectiveness is still in here. The immunities of, like, say, Ghost is still immune to the normal type, for example. Like, it keeps all that in there. but you have to move yourself on the field and choose where to attack from. If you attack from the side or behind, you do more damage. Also, if you attack from a higher elevation, you do more damage to the target as well. So it comes down to strategy of where to move and then how to attack. So obviously, our team, let's see who we have to work with. Oh, wait a minute, this guy's got a Larvitar? Okay, that Larvitar, it's got Rock Tomb. Oops, I backed out. And we have a Lilligant already. See, this is what I like about building up the links with characters. We're only at 10%, but we got a Lilligant. That's going to help us in the Grass Kingdom. So, I think that being the case... I mean, Grass. Where are the Grass Kingdom? I meant the Water Kingdom. Let's just go ahead and invade. Now, we could get Oichi to join us. Who's in there? They got... Is that Dano? They got Dano. What I'm going to do here... Let's check our equipment. Now, we're supposed to keep all of our big equipment. Like, for example, the Guardian Charm. Talk about overpower. Let's do this. We're just going to send in one Pokemon to conquer Fontaine. Yeah, that Skorupi might be a bit of a problem. Well, you know what? I guess we should send both characters then. So in that case, I'm going to equip them both with... I don't know. How about this? We'll give you a Fog Machine. We'll actually give you Lucky Coin. Just for a little bit extra gold, I guess. So let's pop into the Kingdom of Fontaine and conquer it and hope that they don't take our kingdom back from us while we're out and about. So look, we're just taking the battle. We're going to send both of our guys down. We can Rock Tomb the Skorupi for super effective. Hopefully get them to join us. We can also super effectively hit the Wooper as well. Dazzling Shell says there's a sort of mystery dungeon reference in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Delta episode. Yes, what is the reference? As Kanto Kyra is also asking. I don't remember. I haven't played Mystery Dungeon, so I wouldn't have seen the reference myself. Alright, this is the Floodgate stage. So, just like you might expect, only Water-type Pokemon can move through the water. So that's going to slow us down a little bit. But this field has these buttons that if we hit them, they will actually close the floodgates. So let's try and move our way up here. I definitely want to try to recruit the Skorupi, though, because he is the leader. That Scizor's going to be a problem for us, though. I'm trying to think of the other kingdom of Ignis. Alright, so... I think it's safest to send our Lilligant up in the lead. We're going to hit the button with our Larvitar. Floodgate is closed. And, oh, I can't reach there just yet. Can I? I can't go there. Okay, so let's go here. I should have probably moved the Lilligant up, but I don't think we have to worry about them reaching us just yet. Can Lilligant reach that? Lilligant, I believe, has Petal Blizzard, which I think hits all around. Petal Dance. Why can't I move up here? I guess this counts as water. Okay, we'll have to move around the long way. Oh wait, where can Lilligant get to? Okay, let's move up this way. And let's head over here. Come on over, Wooper. Come say hi. You're gonna go after our Larvitar, aren't you? Final encounter of the Delta episode. Expect in the Mystery Dungeon game, it's not the Black Triangle, but Pokemon comes from the Black Triangle. I'm not sure. I don't recall. Not exactly, anyway. Okay, so 20... Oh, that's a one-hit KO, as long as we land the hit. Come on. Rock Tomb, you got this. Yes. Alright, so super effective knockout should mean this guy wants to join us. What? You gotta be kidding. My precious Skorupi. That's right. Now, can we take you out? We're gonna hit that button, too. I think we can win. Oh, it's 114 times? Does this hit multiple times? Ouch! Ooh, that was nice. Take down the people who stand in our way. It's really that simple. That's that. Yeah, this is probably one of the easier post-game stories. I guess there's only a few kingdoms to take over. Not bad. So can we get the Skorupi to join us? No! What? Where would he have gone then? We'll just recruit this. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going to recruit him. He's got a Quagsire. Let's do that. Oops. Recruit Morichika. Yes. So although he was using a Wooper in the battle, in a previous story we actually got him linked up with Quagsire, so he actually keeps that, which is really cool. When he joins you, he brings back what he had before. Alright, saving the game. Wooper got destroyed indeed, he got zonked. Alright, so that is that. Let's see if we can... Let's see if they're going to conquer our Grass Kingdom, because that's the thing. People can counterattack your kingdoms while you're waiting. So you got to finish your turn for the month. We're into February of year 1. No one's attacking. Excellent stuff. So with 3 Pokemon, you've got a Charmander in there, a Scizor. Scizor is 102 for strength. Are we ready for that? I could probably try to take this kingdom. Let me see. We've got rock, ground, and grass attacks. We could probably do this. We have only 1 weakness to fighting. Yeah, we're going to take on Aurora right now. Let's take all of our team. I usually spend more time trying to build up their energy with Ponygiri and stuff, but we're just going to go on ahead. And we're just going to conquer this as our kind of finale here. In this field, oh, it's the log field, I believe. We don't have anyone that can fly, do we? So there's all these logs on the battlefield that actually do interfere with our movement and stuff. And that's what's really cool with this game, too. The fields all have some, you know, uniqueness to them. And they can really mess with you. Okay, so we've got 5 enemies to take on. Where do we go first? Well, the only thing I'm super scared of would be the Machop. So let's see what we can do. We're going to send our Lilligant up this way first. I will send Quagsire here, and Mud Slap would not be very good against our I mean, it would be good against our Larvitar. Not good for us, basically, but we'll send this way to try to do some rock tombing on the other side. It's only got 13 HP as well, so that shouldn't be too hard for us to deal with. And away we go indeed. So what I gotta do next turn is move Quagsire out of there, because if I'm gonna go with a Petal Blizzard, I don't want to knock out my own Quagsire. That's another thing about this game. You gotta make sure you move your Pokemon just the right ways. I wonder if I could do some sneaky maneuvering here. No, I can't. I was gonna do something to try to push this log out of the way, but it would hit my Quagsire, so forget that. Let us... Where can Quagsire move to? Move 3 spaces. So it could take this space if I move. We're going to move over this way. Over here, going to move Quagsire out of dodge for the moment. And 22, that's not bad. It's going to hurt at least a little bit. Shackle activates, so we land the hit. We're going to drop the range. Accuracy stays where it is. Okay, that is fine. Now, Petal Blizzard, 30 damage times. I don't know why it says times. Can it hit multiple times? I don't know. No, we should also push that log behind us. Yep. Moving that. Alright, let's do this. Pokemon Generation 4 was the best, says Kanto Kairu. We had better events, Battle Revolution, Ranger, and Legendaries were overpowered. Yeah, admittedly, people ask me sometimes what my favorite generation was. I think, honestly, I think the current generation... That's got Dragon Rage. Ouch. Well, anyway, I think probably the current generation is one of my favorites, not just because like the species of Pokemon and stuff, but because of just all the things you can do in the Alola region. I wasn't really a fan of Gen 5 because just so much of that seemed off, kind of. Now, please let us land this, because if that Dragon Rage is any of our team, we're hurting. Yes! Woo! Okay then. That was scary. Now, we can hit the Mud Bomb through here, I think. Yep, 31. That's a knockout, unless we miss. Don't miss. Shackle. Oh, it didn't activate. We missed. I hope we can do this. I did not realize Dragon Rage was going to be a thing. We might... Oh, no, that Sandal's coming in. It's going to Mud Slap my little Larvitar. No. Only 5. Alright. Can we... Yeah, we'll move back here. Please land the hit. Hopefully, it's going to land 85%. Okay, Shackle activates, meaning that the hit does connect. Boom. Not bad. I'm going to try and flinch out that... Or not flinch out. I'm going to try to hit the Bidoof because that thing can flinch us. I don't like getting flinched, dude. Miss. That's the thing that can happen, too. Accuracy is part of the game, of course. Okay. Dazzling Shawl, you've never seen... Or you've seen Gates to Infinity, but you've never seen post-game for any of the Mystery Dungeon series. Not counting Reggie's of the Platinum, I guess. Let's land this hit, please. Boom. Excellent. But, yeah, it'll be kind of cool to see what the Mystery Dungeon games are all about, because I missed out on a bunch of, like, the side games for Pokemon. Shackle. Boom. Get it. Now, I don't know if we're going to get Oichi to join us, though, is the thing. Really? So, there's an ability. Jigglypuff has the ability Lullaby, which might put nearby Pokemon to sleep, which is going to delay things up. But we still have 16 turns, as you can see, right... I was pointed the wrong way. Right above here. And at least we can try to take the Bidoof down. Kanto Kyra is asking myself and Dazzling Shell what our favorite Pokemon are. I usually have a few answers. Let's just say the first answer that comes to mind is Squirtle. I know I'm wearing a Charizard hat. I do like Charizard. I'm sleeping. I do like Charizard, but definitely Squirtle was the first starting Pokemon I ever got. Back when my first experience or exposure to Pokemon came from Nintendo Power, they had little Pokemon book inserts. It was Squirtle that really caught my eye because I'm a fan of turtles in general, the actual animal. And when I saw Squirtle, I thought that's such a cute little thing. And just the overall idea of an RPG, which mostly I only played Final Fantasy at the time. An RPG where you not only fight the enemies, the wild creatures and stuff, but you can actually get them to join you. That blew my mind. And the fact that Squirtle was a starting Pokemon to hype it up, I was like, I love that. So Squirtle was definitely one of my favorites. And, oh, we got move strengthened up. Nice. Other than that, for design-wise, I like the way Gliscor looks. I like the way Scyther looks. Sandslash, I think, looks pretty cool as well. Type-wise, I kind of like... Why is Oichi not going to join us? I kind of like electric types because of the fact that they only have one weakness in the games, and there are many ways to get around that weakness. You know what, let's just grab everybody. Just to have more people, basically. Whoops. Your name is Cha-Cha? Interesting. Alright, I'm very much obliged to you. Oh, we gotta kick them out. We're gonna put 2 over here, just to hold down our fortresses. And we're gonna send the rest of them down here to Fontaine. Doombringer69 asking, when are we going to be getting Pokemon Conquest 2? And Kanto Kyra says, probably never. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see another Pokemon Conquest, though, with like more updated graphics, more Pokemon, for example. Although this is a Gen 5 game, not every species is in the game, sadly. Before we do this, I'm going to show you, actually. Where is Gallery? So for Pokemon, there's a maximum of... What does it say there? 199 Pokemon in the game. So not every species is represented, unfortunately. I've only actually seen 145, so I don't even know all the species that are in here. But there's close to 200 in the game. So there's still quite a fair amount, but I would like to see another Conquest game in this style that gives us all the Pokemon, which would be really crazy. Because I haven't even shown you how to link up with Pokemon. If I go here, see how... In this region here, you see like the little, the ravine. You see on the upper screen, there's a warrior with a shield on, but there's also a Trico with no Pokemon, or with no warrior. That's a wild Pokemon, and your characters can link with wild Pokemon, and you can then build them up, gain experience with them and stuff like that. So, I haven't seen all the wild Pokemon yet. I know there's more. I've seen people with Munchlax as their partner Pokemon, but I've never seen wild Munchlax anywhere. So, I think... What's your strength? 255. My total strength is 304. Do I go for it? Do we have any... Oh, wait. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this Dano. Doing 40 damage is nice. So, let's just invade right now. Let's take on Ignis. So look, warriors taking the battle. We're going to bring all of our team. Should I bring in more guys? Nah, I don't want to overpower. Let's keep it like this for now. Ready to begin? Let's do this. And Kanto Kairu's favorite Pokemon is Typhlosion, a very cool Pokemon indeed. I like how in Pokemon Go you can get Solar Beam for one of its charge moves, which is cool because fire types have only weaknesses to rock, ground, and water, and Solar Beam covers all that, which is cool. I haven't been on this battlefield in forever. I forgot this one existed. This is cool. Alright, let's take on this kingdom. Won't lose the likes of me, eh? Well, I don't know about that, Mitsunari. I mean, you were strong when I was using you, but we're now on the opposite side of the field. Alright. Oh, you have more than 40 HP, so we can't single hit you with a Dragon Rage. What's nice is that in this generation, Fairy type did not exist yet, so we can easily take that Iggly buff with Dragon Rage. Let's wait here, let's move ourselves up. We can't get across the fire, the lava, unfortunately, because we do not have the proper typing. But fire types would be able to move across. And I guess we'll just do this. Dazzling Shell saying, how about a new mystery dungeon game? Well, they did recently put one out for the 3DS. It was Super Mystery Dungeon, and that had a crazy epic story. I did watch an entire playthrough of that, and crazy stuff happens. And we are at 4 days away until Unknown Spike and I become best friends in Pokemon Go. That might only be 2 days if we do the if we are getting double the friendship bonus this weekend. So how much can we land the hit? We're at 75% chance to land the hit. How far can that Scizor move? I can move right here. So I mean, no matter where we go, there will be. Let's see if we can take down the Iggly buff. Sunny Day Solar Beam is OP. Of course we're going to miss. Yes, Solar Beam Sunny Day is very good. That's what I like about Mega Charizard Y. The whole Drought Solar Beam combo is pretty good. And let's see if we can take this Charmander down. You got a nice Mud Bomb coming your way. Wolf has like 20 favorite Pokemon. Awesome stuff. X-Scissor. Oh, it's super effective on me. What? Now that hurt. Okay. So we have our work cut out for us against that Scizor. Look at this Munchlax. Look at the eyes on Munchlax. It's so spaced out looking. And Kanto Cryer says the game was much better without fairy typing. I don't have a problem with it myself, really. I don't find that they, you know, break the game or it's overpowered or anything like that. I just see it, like, what I don't like about it, if I had to say something I disliked, was that I don't think they should have been completely immune to dragon attacks. Resistance would have been fine, I think, but like the fact that they're completely immune doesn't really make sense to me, I guess. You know what? We're actually going to lose our Lilligant as well to this. Huh. The Scizor is going to destroy us. Well, let's see how close we can get our Larvitar. What's our ability? Empathy. Let's move down here. Right here, and let's let our Lilligant get destroyed, sadly. Oh wait, why did I move there? No! I forgot this does an X pattern. I just took extra damage on Larvitar for no reason. You stole my money, man. Yeah, they can take your items on the field as well, which... Oh! Come on, hit one of them. Yes! Oh! Almost took down the little Munchlax. That would have been kind of helpful. Now, these fires do sometimes go away, but I can't count on that happening, so I'm going to have to move back this way. Alright, let's see how much we can do. 8 damage, it's not fully accurate. Could I take... Well, the Munchlax not too much for me to worry about. Let's try to focus on doing damage to this thing. That 8, we're going to lower the range, too. And didn't Dragon have enough weaknesses before? Yeah, but the thing about that... Are we going to be safe from this thing? The thing about that is that one of their weaknesses was Dragon, so I can see why Dragon might have been seen as, like, being made overpowered, because, like, Ice is good against them, of course, but the fact that you, some people might need to use their own Dragon to fight a Dragon makes it almost like, you know, you have to bring a Dragon type to be able to hold your own against them, sort of thing. Right here. I mean, you know, of course, double type weaknesses are a thing where if it's like a dragon flying type, rock would be good against it. Well, electric would be at least neutral. And dragons used to be... Dragon types used to have two... Was that two weaknesses, I think it is? Ow! Okay, that's not really that powerful. That's not that bad. Okay, can we... Do we heal HP on this, hot spring? I think we might. Bad. Okay, that scissor's not so bad when it's not hitting for super effective. Yes! Healing HP. Can we destroy this thing? If we land the hit, we can. Yes! Alright, Munchlax is done. All that's left is the scissor, and if we take it down, we gain the kingdom. And that is the end of this chapter for the post-game as well. What are you up to? This is kind of pushing me into a corner, though. So we gotta move to the side here. Wait a minute. We have empathy. Restore my HP, please. I'll protect us all. Thank you. Nice warrior skill coming in handy. Land the hit. I know we're due to miss at one point. It's gonna happen. What? Uh-oh. Swarm was activated. Its bug moves, or not even just its bug moves, its moves are stronger. Can't hit you just yet. Come on. We probably have this. You know, let's see how much it does now with the attack boost. 18. It's still tolerable. I was say, do we see rocks falling on us yet? No, we don't. Alright. So let's improve our accuracy for 3 turns using Eagle Eye warrior skill. And hit this thing for 6. It's still something. No, if both of these moves hit, we're going to lower their range down to like maybe 1. Which is, well, they're still going to be able to hit us, but it's going to be kind of funny lowering them that low. It's got 9 HP left. We can do about 8 if we land the hit. Come on, can we get a critical? No, we actually got 8. Ah. Oh, well, one more hit and it should fall. And I believe Mud Shot from Quagsire should be plenty to get the knockout. Ouch, one more of those and we're done. I think we got this. The best dragon types were dragon and flying. They were 4 times weak to ice. Not only that, Garchomp and Flygon, being part ground type, they also had that 4 times weak to ice thing. A lot of dragons had massive ice weaknesses. Which definitely made, you know, certain Pokemon pretty cool to take them on. Cool, ice, get it? Yeah, fun. Alright, anyway. That completes that battle. I was shocked we lost Dano that quickly and that painfully. But look, we're still gaining Link up with it. That's cool. It really comes in handy to build up your Links or your evolutionary stages with your Pokemon. So that if these guys come back in other stories, they have a really powerful Pokemon to start off with. Very cool. We can recruit all these guys. That's cool. Do we even need to? Because I'm pretty sure we're done the main story here. We got space for 2 people. We're going to recruit these 2, yeah. Let's do it. Whoops. Takatora and the others. Join us up, please. Alright, let's see what the let's see what the ending to this says. That is it. I am exhausted. And all for such a childish argument. I don't even remember what it was about. These 3 guys, they're always arguing with each other. And now it has led us to staking our castles on the argument. All I did was cause a lot of trouble for the people of my kingdom. And now that it's over, I don't feel any better. Why are you looking so sad all by yourself? I can't stand seeing you all alone like this. You 2? Come on, let's go to the seaside. You like the seaside, right? I don't see the attraction. I can't even do different voices of these guys. I don't see the attraction myself, but if that's what's been decided. And that's that. After Kiyomasa won the conflict, the 3 became friends once more for the 2nd time, if you're following. Although it was just a matter of time before they would fall out again. Indeed it would be. So I'm just going to try to skip past the credits. Yeah, there we can do that. So I think that's going to end off our stream. We completed a couple of stories here in the post-game. There's still many more to do. But to keep things interesting on the channel, I'm going to start the live stream switching over to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Probably sometime throughout this coming week, I'll be doing my first stream for that, and I'll schedule it on the channel. So just stay tuned for that. But for the time being... Oh, look at this! Yep, Masanori story, not worth fighting over, part 3. These guys. They just can't get along, basically. But that is it for Pokemon Conquest. Now, as I said, if anything else major happens post-game, I can come back and do another stream for that, and I'll keep you apprised of my progress over on Twitter. But other than that, that's Pokemon Conquest. I really like the game. It's a very cool game, a new way to play Pokemon, but it's still just similar enough to Pokemon that you're gonna know what you're doing if you play Pokemon. The typing is still the same, and it's just cool stuff. The attacks are all very familiar as well. My next live stream, Kanto Kairu's asking, is I'm gonna go probably tomorrow for some Pokemon Go trainer battles. And as for that, I'm still working on getting some Pokemon TCG decks put together in the online game. So the next stream is going to be probably, I'm going to aim for next weekend because I do have a busy schedule throughout the week for my class that I'm taking, 3D animation and modeling. So I'm going to try to stream some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon throughout the coming week, but we'll aim for Pokemon TCG, let's say Saturday. I should be able to do something on Saturday coming up. So a little ways to go, but it gives me time to build up some more of the new decks and stuff like that. And let's see, Isaac Wolf says, I do like dragons. You managed to make a monotype in your 3DS before it broke. Yeah, it's unfortunate the 3DS broke. Still no chance of getting that linked up just yet, is there? Or fixed up, I should say. It was the best besides the water monotype team. And Dazzling Shell says, one strange thing is that Heatran could be male or female. And I thought that was weird when I first caught one back in Pokemon Pearl. That was interesting. Actually, no. Heatran was one of the few ones that I did not catch because it knocked itself out. And I'm the kind of person that is like, I've caught so many legends throughout all the different games. Around the time of Gen 3, I decided if a legendary knocks itself out and gets away, I'm not gonna reset. The idea of a one-time encounter should be that you get a chance to catch it. If you don't catch it, it's gone. So at that point, I resolved myself to just letting it go. I didn't get Uxie the first time either. I do have them now though in Ultra. Do I have Heatran in Ultra Moon? Sorry, Ultra Sun. I think I do. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap for tonight, and a wrap temporarily for Conquest, unless something else amazing and major happens. I'll bring it back at some point, but I'm going to still be playing it off-screen, just having fun with it, because look at this. We got all these stories here, all these new ones. You get this whole page of stories, you got this whole page, this whole page. There might even be more, I don't even know. So, there could be quite a lot of content left for me to get through. But that's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow, as I said, we'll be trying to do some more Pokemon Go trainer battles, as long as it's not too laggy and stuff like that, because they're still not the most, what would you call it? They're still kind of glitchy, I guess, not the most properly programmed things. I hate losing Pokemon when there's no one on the opposing side. But anyway, that is it for tonight. Kanto Kairu, are you going to be doing any streaming today? Because I think I saw at one point you had, was it Shiny Torchic that you were hunting for? I think you said Ruby and Sapphire. I saw it on the main page as I was getting ready to go here. If you guys want to check out Kanto Kairu's channel, he also does live streaming as well for shiny hunting, I believe. If you want to check that out, feel free. And good night, says Isaac Wolf, and see you all next time indeed. Again, thank you folks for hanging out, checking things out. If you are new here to the channel, feel free to subscribe if you want to see some more regular Pokemon content. Also, along the way, we've got the Pokemon Crystal Randomized Nuzlocke going throughout Monday through Fridays. And things are looking kind of good at that point, or at this point in the game. We're our second attempt through. We should have, hopefully, a good team to take on the first trainer of Violet City Gym. Hopefully we don't get destroyed like last time. But yeah, we have a lot more options this time. And if you want to join the channel, of course, as a member, you're welcome to do so as well. You can support myself and the channel and get some members-exclusive perks for your membership and helping us out. So how did you do for your shiny hunt, Kanto Kairu? Did you get the Torchic? And how were you shiny hunting? Was it just like resetting the starter, or were you hatching eggs, perhaps, the Masuda method? Either way, hopefully you did happen to get the shiny. And if not, there's always more eggs to hatch. I've only recently started hatching my own shinies, and I'm doing as giveaways on the channel here, too. So I'm going to back out here. Let's see. Can I even see? I can't see the main screen. What? I want to see the main screen. Ah, well. But anyway, that's going to wrap things up for tonight once again. Thank you folks for tuning in and checking things out. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, you were resetting. I see, doing the soft reset for the starter. And you didn't get it. Well, tomorrow is another day, though. And that being said, have yourselves a good evening for the rest of today. Again, I am signing off, and I'll catch you next time. I will put the outro in these streams someday, too. Maybe. Oh, wait. Here we go. I can see the main screen now. Check this out. No, I can't. Never mind. All right. Have a good evening, everybody.